Hello everybody, my name is Maciej Talaga. I'm an instructor in the Warsaw study group of HEMA Poland, and I'm very happy that you're watching this video because it means that you got interested with my blog enough to have a look around. And this very video is intended as a map to the blog because it has some structure in it, and it will be much easier for you to find what you're looking for if you know what the structure is. To keep things short, there will be two kinds of modules in the blog, some free and open for all, and others dedicated to my patrons, that is, the persons who decided to support me on Patreon. If you're interested in becoming one, there's a link in the description and also probably a floating one here. So the first free module is titled the Polish HEMA Insider, and it is an online gateway or maybe a window into the Polish HEMA community, and it will mostly contain interviews with prominent Polish HEMA practitioners and researchers. And these interviews that I have already recorded are quite long, so they will be divided into parts and presented gradually. And I want to keep it this way with future interviews, so expect some longer, interesting conversations with experienced Polish HEMA fighters and researchers, of course. And the other free module is titled the Project HAUSBUCH, and it's focused on showcasing the results of my personal research project into the so-called Nuremberg Codex, formerly known as the Codex, which is one of the most prominent fight books of the so-called Lichtenauer tradition. And I got so fascinated with the book that I have dedicated more than 8 years now for studying it. And although I do think that I know a bit about it, there is still a plethora of questions that I have no firm answers to. And I hope that through the blog I could get some feedback from you, get some interesting comments that will help me further my study and provide you with even more interesting material. As for the modules dedicated to the patrons, the first is titled The Art of Training, and it will present different training methods, and especially the methodology behind the individual fencing lesson based on the Olympic fencing methods, but not in a slavish way, but rather in a creative adaptation that respects the peculiarities and specifics of our discipline. The next is titled Fight Smart, and it will include tactical analysis of actual sparring, free play and competition fighting footage of different fighters, not only Polish. And I will use these to present different tactical concepts and also help you understand or further your understanding of how weapons, bodies and minds interact during a fight. And there will also be special episodes dedicated to different ad hoc topics, and this is basically it. So if I haven't bored you already, then feel free to go and check the blog. You can find the link in the description and probably also here. I would be very honored and happy if you decide to become one of my patrons, but of course you don't have to. If you're not interested or not ready, you can still enjoy the open videos. And if you care to hit the subscribe button, which is there probably, this will also be greatly appreciated. So, thanks for watching. I hope to see you sometime soon. And now, go and give your HEMA some practice.